Welcome to Red Bandana Gaming, the channel where Logan will show you everything. From gameplay to gear, their crew is here to take you on a journey through every atmosphere. Releases to news, you don't have to choose. Red Bandana Gaming is here for you.
Hey everybody, Logan here. Bet you thought I wasn't going to cover the Summer Game Fest. Well, I almost didn't. I really wasn't intrigued, and for good reason. I was real skeptical, and looks like I was right. So, it was a 3+ hour event. I did not watch the whole thing. I waited till it was over, skipped all the fluff, and watched all the trailers. Yeah, that was stuff. So, what I did is I went and watched compilations. I watched the GameSpot and whatnot, all their coverage, and watched every one of the trailers that went up. And I decided to take some notes is what I did, to basically give you the rundown. Normally, I would go into each game and then show you some gameplay footage, but there's so many, and I don't feel enough ways about much of them to really go into it. Well, to give you that much depth and show you all these trailers, well, I'm pretty sure if you're watching this, you've probably already seen it, but wonder what I think about it. So we're going to keep this as short as possible. We're just going to cover this just so I can get this out there and we can talk about it. But first, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, like this video, hopefully you'll like this video, make sure your notifications are on. There's a problem, looks like it's going around. I've been asking a lot of people aren't getting notifications. Don't know why, even if you turn on the little bell, but make sure you do it. Really help us out. And yeah, after this is said and done, make sure you drop some comments below. Let's talk about this. And again, if you haven't already, go visit our Teespring, or now spring.com account, where you can buy all kinds of shirts and tank tops and phone cases and all kinds of other great stuff. But without further ado, let's start talking about this. So I decided to basically cut this up into 4 different categories. So first we're going to go with the games that I really think are worth talking about, and these are the ones I'll spend the most time on, and which still won't be much. And then we'll go through the end to the ones that I just don't really care about, and I think really look like just utter crap. Which, the fact that there's this kind of a section on this list is a shame. It should not be. But hey, we're going to start with what I think was the best of the best, and that was Back 4 Blood. You're like, wait, didn't they show another? Yeah, I'll get to that next. Back 4 Blood, that trailer was fantastic. It just added on to basically what we all wanted in a Left 4 Dead sequel. So it looks fantastic. Gameplay looks great. Characters are very well designed. These monsters and zombies look fantastic. So this one, to me, was the best of all the trailers of what was shown. Next, yeah, Elden Ring. Elden Ring looked like poo. Whoa, okay, I get you're going to hit that thumbs down already. Well, it seems like a lot of people like it, but it just feels like another Souls game. But yes, it's written by George R.R. Martin, which is what Game of Thrones, so I guess that could be cool, but it's from Software, and it really just looks like another Souls game. Unless they really do something to change it up, it's just going to be same thing, been there, done that. We've got so many games which are just the same thing over and over. Just hard for hard's sake, you know, it's just not fun. So if this is really going to go the way, yeah, it'll probably sell well. I'll never touch it because those games are boring. Okay, well, it was cool when we had Demon Souls. I like Demon Souls because it was the first of the kind. Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, then Bloodborne, and then, okay, alright, Neo, okay, we've been there, done that. Now, this next one kind of went, wow, took me off guard, and that was Metal Slug Tactics, and it's done by .emu. .emu were the people that just recently did Streets of Rage 4, and they're doing the new Ninja Turtles game. So, Shredder's Revenge. Oh, this looks really cool. I never thought we'd see a run and gun style like Metal Slug put into Tactics, but it looks really good. So I'm looking forward to this. This one was a shocker. I think it's pretty cool. Next one, I'm very skeptical on this, but I think it's one of the big ones we're talking about. I just recently covered it in a previous video, and that's Tiny Tina's Wonderland. So we got the official name for it, and I didn't expect them to debut that in Summer Games Fest. I thought they were going to actually hold that for their official E3, but from what it seems like, this might be a precursor show to E3. I don't know, but it's all within that E3 time frame. And I just saw it, I went, whoa, WTF. I was just like... And then they showed the people that were in it. I was like, Will Arnett, okay. But everyone else, I just went, I know where this is going to go. Please don't let it go that way. So, yeah, I'm very skeptical on this. But I'm sure this trailer, just the idea of this has people split 50-50. So we'll wait. I'll hold my opinion on it right now because it's just a pretty poor looking trailer for the moment. So yeah, we'll just... I have no clue what I watched. At least I had the unicorn. But hey, whatever. Next one. This is probably not one that people are really too psyched about, but I love the last two games, and that's Dark Pictures Anthology House of Ashes. The last two games were fantastic, and this one's coming out, and it looks great. I can't wait to play it. It's going to come out in October, just like all of them do, and it's just going to be a phenomenal game. So, and the collector's edition with that cool dragon thing, I was like, blew my mind. So really look forward to that. Next, the last of the really games that are really worth talking about is Evil Dead the game. I was like, okay. Oh, the gore in it. And then you can be good guys and bad guys. It looks like they took that Friday the 13th gameplay, but actually made it so you can defend yourself. So that was really cool. And then when I say it's Friday the 13th, because it looks like the baddies will play like when you're playing Jason. So that's pretty cool, but you can really defend yourself. And of course, it's got Ash. So, yeah. So there you go. Those are the games that are worth talking about. Next section are the ones that I thought were pretty cool. And I'm like, okay, but there's really not much to get into. And the first one for that would be Jurassic World Evolution 2. See what I mean? Okay. I recently started playing the first one. God, I love Jurassic Park. Love Jurassic World. Recently started playing it because it was, I think, Games for Gold or Game Pass or something. And I went, sure. Played it. It's pretty cool. So, we're going to get a part 2. Alright, do we need a part 2? No, but okay. Now, the next one is Death Stranding Director's Cut. Not like we didn't see that coming. They're putting all the big PS4 games on PS5, remastered, remake, whatever. Alright, cool. But the best thing about that was the trailer was a nod to Metal Gear. Where Norman Reedus is looking at all the soldiers and then he's looking around. Is he going to crawl under the little thing? Into the vent? No. Looks, box! Takes the box, jumps into the box. And went, nope, that's not going to work. And then puts it back on the shelf. And I was just like, okay, that was funny. So, I do have Death Stranding. Have I ever played it? No. Another one that I thought was pretty cool, but we knew it was coming. It was just nice to see more footage. Was Monster Hunter Stories 2. It looked pretty cool. Now it seems like a more story-driven Monster Hunter. Just, well, like Monster Hunter Stories. So I thought that was pretty cool, but... Okay, cool. I'll get when it comes out. We knew it was coming out. Oh, and they added 3 amiibos for it. Of course they did. So, okay. So the next one is one that kind of looked really cool, but there was actually no gameplay. And they didn't even allude to what type of gameplay it's going to be. And that's Vampire the Masquerade Blood Hunt. It was cool, the fact that you could edit your characters, do all these cool things. It looks like it has all these crazy classes. You got shooters, you got... it looked like melee type characters, all different kinds. And I thought it was a really cool concept and everything they were saying, but what kind of gameplay is it? So is it going to be an RPG first person? Is it going to be third person shooter? Is it going to be a top down Diablo-esque? Who knows? So that kind of made me go, could you at least tell me what type of gameplay it's going to be? So, yeah. Now, one thing that made me think, is this because the other Vampire the Masquerade game was canceled? Or, well, we know it was put on hold or, pushed back indefinitely, so it's not coming out anytime soon. So I wonder if this was in the works at the same time, or they're just kind of giving this to placate the fans. I don't know. But, yeah, I thought it was a pretty cool concept. I just wish they showed gameplay. Now, that's it for the cool, as I title it, cool, but nothing more than worth a mention. Nothing more, but it was still worth a mention. There you go. Next one, I categorize it under, I just went, meh. Okay. Like, Stranger Things Cross Smite, or X Smite, whatever you want to call it. Stranger Things is kind of done. We had Season 3. Yeah, there's supposed to be a Season 4, but it's past its prime. Who knows when it's going to come out? As far as we know, it's a new cast, so I think it's done. Maybe they're just trying to keep it alive, but whatever. Whatever. Next one is Call of Duty Warzone Season 4. That's the thing. 2 Point Campus. Sims clone. There's 2 Point Hospital. And now 2 Point Campus. So, meh. Endless Dungeon. More like Endless Meh. There was nothing in that trailer that made me go, oh, this is cool. I just went, next. Yeah, so, and next one. Tales of Midgard. It looks like a Vita game. Like, at its best, a mid-tier Vita game. It had, I think, what looked like Diablo-style gameplay. Top-down dungeon crawling is what it looked like. I'm not sure, but it looked really like it should have been out 10 years ago, if not more. Yeah, okay. And then, the biggest meh, Overwatch 2. 5v5 and skins. Yeah, I don't give a crap about Overwatch. Overwatch it's not my cup of tea. I played it. I own it. It's very meh for that. I'd rather play a better FPS. And I'm sorry there are people that love it. Not my cup of tea. And they really didn't do anything that made me go, oh, I just kind of... Now, we're the next section I titled, Don't Care Because It Looks Like Crap. Or just don't care in general. So, Lost Ark. Amazon Games. Probably going to be crap. Not putting anything on developer because it's probably Amazon pushing crap out because it's Amazon. They don't know anything about video games. They don't know how to run studios. They don't know. And they don't care. Amazon is a terrible company with terrible morals and terrible foundations, and it's going to leak right into their game development. It's going to get pushed out before it's done, and it's just going to be an utter piece of trash. There, tell you how I feel. That's why I said, looks like crap. But, I just, And the music! Could they have chosen worse music for that trailer? Literally tone deaf. People who know absolutely nothing about games. Oh, put some rap in it. That's the best type of music for a fantasy style, medieval-esque dragon and stuff kind of game. Yeah, it was a rap. Oh, it was terrible. Oh, okay. Now, next one. Salt and Sacrifice. It looks like a WiiWare game, and not in a good way. Like one of the bad WiiWare games that just someone threw up there and it had like poor animation. It looked really... You know those Wii games that came out at the end of the life that they put on disc that were like dirt cheap that you could probably find on your phone? Yeah, that's kind of what it looked like, and I'm just like, ah. Next one, Solar Ash. Yeah, we saw that on PlayStation in State of Play, and that was okay. It's, yeah, whatever. Like, colors are nice, but yeah, whatever. Now, there's the last two games I'm gonna skip over the one I have next on the list, and I'm gonna go to the last one, which is Escape from Tarkov. Can we say another bland military shooter? What are we in the Xbox 360, PS3 era? Because that's all we had there, and that's exactly what that looks like. I can't say anything positive about it. It just looks like a first-person shooter, military style. Been there, done that. Maybe ripping off Rainbow Six, like the Vegas style ones. I don't know. Meh. Now this one, the last one I'm gonna mention, looks terrible. Just to give you a little backstory, as I was watching it, it reminded me of when I was in college a few years ago, when I decided to go back for animation and whatnot. Someone in the class made a game that looks very similar to this in terms of visual style, and it's called the Anacrusis. It looks like, and I was like, man, this looks like a no. And then I stepped back. I was like, no, almost everybody besides maybe one or two people in the class who really didn't know what they were doing, and I don't know how they got in the class, made games that looked better than this. It literally looked like they made one enemy build, multiplied it. You had very jerky animation and guns. Everything was just so low detail. It's just the animation was terrible. It even looks like a high school animation, because I recently found out they actually have animation classes in high school, like game design. That's what this looks like. How did it get on Summer of Games? The Summer Game Fest. There you go. That was a terrible game. Terrible looking game. I mean, if it's free, if it's a free game, even $5 looks too much for that. I'm sorry. If the devs, the game I made looked better than that. It was only one level. Ugh. I think I actually had that on display on one of my social media accounts back in the day. I can't remember. But it might be on the Instagram. I don't know. But whatever. It looked terrible. So overall, this was a big meh. There was more meh. I think there was like a handful of games that I really was like, okay, cool, but nothing that went besides Evil Dead, Back 4 Blood, and Metal Slug Tactics. And really, Back 4 Blood, I knew was coming out. It's the Evil Dead and Metal Slug kind of went, oh, wow, that was out of left field. And that's cool. Dark Pictures I really liked, and Jurassic World Evolution, that's cool. But this was a flop. Hopefully this doesn't show or, lead into E3 being the same way. I really hope not. But there you go. Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. And if you joined us for our first test stream last night, well, depending on when you're watching this, it was on the 9th. Thank you. And we will be doing more streams to come. We're still haven't had our big 1K celebration stream. Got a little more before we can do that. I'm still trying to look for some good stuff for you guys, on top of what I already have to give away. But stay tuned for that. And again, make sure you hit that notification bell. I have checked in the analytics. More than 30% of you guys that are subscribed to the channel have it on, yet less than 10% are clicking or are receiving them, if it makes sense. So it says that over 30% of them have it, but only about 10% of those people are actually seeing it. So I can see all this stuff in the analytics and stuff like that, and it's odd. But if you haven't already, make sure you hit that that little bell so you can get the notifications, and let's get these. Hopefully you guys will be notified when I'm streaming or new videos come out. I have seen it on other accounts of mine that I follow to manage these notifications, see what's going on, and my wife does too. And then there, a day or two later, we'll see notifications go through. So make sure you hit that notification bell. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, comment down below on what you liked, and make sure you visit redbandanagaming.com. Again, check out our spring shop, link in the description. And like we always say, Be legendary. Thanks again.